I say no, everybody said no. So I decided to pack it in. I went inside in my car, and that's when they started tag teaming me. Mr. and Mrs. Distraction. One on one shoulder, one on the other shoulder. They said, we told you you couldn't do it. We told you nobody believed in you. Stop wasting time. Go home, pack it up. But then something else said, try one more store. Try one more store. I got out the car, got my t-shirts, and I walked into that store. And I'll never forget the words that the owner of the store said. He said, we will take everything you have. Everything you have. It blew my mind. It was a rush. We went from having stores and just t-shirts selling out, the store selling out t-shirts, to getting our clothes manufactured all over the world. Peru, Colombia, selling all over the world. Life is good. Life is great. I'm on top of the world. But then life showed up. My father got cancer. We're in the hospital. He looks at my mother. He looks at me. He looks at my mother. And he looks at me. And he's calling his mother, Mom. Mom. He looks at my mother. He looks at me. And I say to him, it's okay. You can go. The family's going to be okay. And he took his last breath. Shook my foundation. My best friend, my hero, shook my world. But it also made me realize you cannot take life for granted. You cannot take time for granted. While all this was going on, I started writing in my journal. And I said, you know what? I'm going to tell my story. I'm going to turn my journal into a book. I'm going to become a writer. But then that same couple showed up. We all know them. Mr. and Mrs. Distraction. They say, nobody wants to read your story. Nobody will believe in you. Stop wasting time. Pack it up. Go home. Tony Gaskin says, if you don't build your dream, someone will hire you to build theirs. And I know you're tired of building theirs. I know you're tired of building theirs. Your dream is knocking at the door. Are you going to answer it? Your dream is calling you. Are you going to answer it? The Celestine prophecy says, the problem in life isn't receiving answers. The problem in life is identifying questions. Once you get the questions right, the answers will come. You just got to start asking the right questions. So I started asking the right questions. I went to my mentor, and I asked him about authors. I asked him about publishing. I asked him about distribution. We turned the journal into a book. We turned the book into a bestseller. We turned the bestseller into a #1 best-selling author. Your dream is knocking at the door. Are you going to answer it? Matter of fact, can everybody please stand for me? Can everybody please stand up? Before I go, I just want to say, I'm proud of you for standing in your dream. I'm proud of you for owning your dream. Can you look to the person next to you and say, I'm proud of you for owning your dream? One more time, I'm proud of you for owning your dream. My name is Darryl Bumpass. I thank you and I appreciate you.